Hi everyone, welcome back to another drawing video. So today it's another animal one. So we have a panda this time. So we're going to go right in and do it's his face. So we'll start with the top of his head just up here. So what we want to do is find just about here, probably about 2 inches maybe down from the top of your page. And we have his ears, his black ears here. And then we have his forehead just starting here. So we're just going to do hairy line just across this direction and then this direction, and then we're going to bring this all the way down on both sides. So we're adding hair. It could be straight lines like this or full zigzag sort of lines like that. So you could do it this way or this way, just so you make it look kind of hairy. So this is the kind of shape you're looking for, see? It's like a hairy hill or something. And then the hair is going to come all the way down around this big panda face. Bit maybe of a chin kind of here, right in the middle, and then we'll do the other side, come back down towards the middle here then, all the way, traveling all the way. It's a big round face of a bear, just like that. We can go back up here then and just put in the ears, so just up here, adding round big panda ears there, and then one up here. And then of course these ears are dark black inside, so you can just color them all in. So now we want to find where the eyes are. So the pandas have those big black patches around their eyes. They're kind of these skinny lines around their eyes. So you want to find halfway between the head and the chin. That's where the eyes are. So find halfway, it's about here. And then we're going to add those dark patches. So we do a circle kind of around like that on top. And then it's going to come diagonal this way. And you could do these many different ways. And then you come over and do the same over here. So the same type of shape. So it's up and around. So the eyes are in here. This goes up and around. Like that. And then it comes down. And both of them don't have to be identical. So don't worry if they're not exactly the same. Then inside there, so we have the panda's eyelids and then the actual eye itself. So what we'll do is we'll draw a line for the eyelid first. So just coming in from here, in from where like the nose would be, you're going to come right up and around, just like that. So that's like the top of his eyelid. Then we'll do a line just for the bottom of that eyelid that goes around his eye, curving like that. And then we have his dark eye that's just a semicircle just in there. And then of course panda's eyes are real dark brown or black usually, so there's a shine just in here, so you'll just mark that off for yourself, and then you can color this dark. And now we just have to add the eyelid that is underneath. So we just do a line like this, And then this will start to curve around underneath the eye, come up and touch together just there on that one. And then there's another line just inside this, just to show where it's separate from his eye. And it comes around the eye and comes up the other side. So it goes right under and touches it even, just like that. And then this patch then can be dark black. Okay, now we can go over and do something pretty similar on the other side. We start with the top eyelid again. So just in here, in the corner near the nose, we're gonna do a curved line for the top of the eyelid. Just like that. And then we'll do the bottom, like this one. And then his round eye is in underneath there. And then of course it's dark, so you'll give yourself a shine on it again. So you just draw in a section that you're going to leave white. So it's like a little rectangle. It could be a circle, a rectangle, any type of thing at all. Just you make sure you leave it white and the rest is coloured in. And then we do the bottom eyelid, just like over here. So we curve it around. And it comes in and touches just up in here. And then you can colour this section dark black again. And then you could add just a little line underneath that eye just to show the bottom of the eyelid, the bottom line, I forgot that one. Just here. Just to show a bit of a rim of that eyelid. Right, so now what we can do is we can do his snout, his nose, and the mouth. So, just down here, coming from the dark patches, so we start to bring it around for the snout, so around a hairy line. Just coming around. It's kind of similar to a cat or a bear or a lion or anything. Curving around like that, right up here, and the nose will be here then. But we'll go to the other side, so it curves all the way. Hairy and spiky. It's really easy. You don't have to be too precious. You can be scribbling even, you know. Just getting the general shape. Then he has just a dark section in here. So draw that for his mouth. Just all dark in here like a shadow. And then you can add sort of hairy lines just for like a chin just down here. So I'm not even being too precious, I'm just adding in a general shape. It can be hairy, squiggly, all that. Now, so his nose comes up from this line, so it just curves out and up. It's kind of like a whale's tail. Like if there's a whale that's coming out of the water, imagine this is the water. So it'll come up this way and come back up here. So it's like the tail fin of a whale. And then this one, come back that way, bump down, come up again, and then come there. See what I mean? And then he has dark nostrils just in here. So real dark section just here. And then a dark nostril section over here too. And it's kind of dark down here as well. The panda's nose is it's mostly dark anyway, so you could leave a shine maybe on top. Here, and the rest could be real dark, so making some thicker lines all around, just making those lines a bit thicker. And then we'll just do a thicker hairy lines down here as well, just to put a shadow just underneath his nose. So then we'll just add some hairlines around his nose and coming up the middle of his head. So we'll just add some coming around just his nose here, just to give some bumps and lumps just on the top of his snout, just to show that it's sticking out a bit. So coming up diagonal like that. Some underneath. Gonna add more underneath here. So adding just various hairlines. You can add as many of these as you want with animal drawings. You could leave it just with line, you could finish right now, or you could keep following along. So there's just some hairlines that come up the middle of his snout here. And then when you get to about the eye level, some of these hairs will come down here, and then some travel up. So it's like a little line just here, just at his eyes, where the hair changes direction. It's all about hair direction when you're doing animals. The direction of the hair, where the hair grows, will show you the shape of the object that you're drawing. So you could keep going with as many of this as you'd like. I'm probably going to colour in his nose nearly totally black, just to make sure it sticks out more. I'll leave a little shine on top, but I'm going to colour it in real dark like that. And then we're going to add more hair just coming up here and around his eyes. And then some just on the side of his face, just to show that he's real hairy. And you could do some just on top here too, not too much. And we'll give them some eyebrow whisker kind of things that animals have. Pandas have them too, cats have them. Those stick up here. And if you want, you could give him shoulders or anything like that, just coming down the side here. Comes off my page. And you can keep going for as long as you wanted with the hair, but I am going to stop now. Okay. So there you go, how to draw a panda. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.